Hi everyone, this is Sarah and I'll be showing you guys my everyday makeup look, and it's really simple. So let's get started. I'm heading to the NYX Primer Studio Fix right here. I love this primer. It feels like silicone, but it really work well. So first thing I do is just put it on the top of my finger like that, and then tap it to the areas that I got, oily most of the time. So that'll be my forehead, my nose, and underneath my eye. And then all the way to my chin. So make sure that when you put your primer on, make sure it's dry before you put a foundation. So just wait a little bit. So when you feel like it's dry, I'm going to move on to my foundation, and then my everyday foundation that I've been using, especially because it's not expensive, So I'm using the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. So I'm going to shake it, put it in the back of my hand, and then go get my beauty blender, and then put it straight to my face. So you want your foundation to be blend well, or else you will look like a clown, like so pale, so white, but the foundation is like cakey. You want it to look like your natural skin. So yeah, just go ahead and blend it, blend. Feel satisfied with your foundation, let's go move on to concealer. I'm using this CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna put it underneath my eye. And to the bridge of my nose. And to my chin. To my cupid's bow. And a little bit of my forehead. And to the areas that I have breakouts. Then I'm going to move on to my beauty blender and blend it again. I love using my beauty blender. But honestly, before, I'm so in love with brushes. I don't know.
Hi, girl, you just caught my eye. Thought I should give it a try and get your name and your number. Go grab some love.
And then you want to make sure that when you're blending your concealer underneath your eye, make sure it goes upward. I'm going to move on to my eyebrows. And for everyday look, it's more easy to use a powder brush, for my opinion. So I'm using this powder brush right here. It's eyebrow powder from Dona. So I'm going to use the second shade right here. It's like brown shade. So what I'm doing is just line it, fill in the blanks. So you don't want to do too crazy with your eyebrows when you're doing. You want to make it more natural as much as possible. So I like to use a powder, especially when I'm in a hurry, going to work, running late, because it's more easy.
You give me the peanut butter to my jelly. You give me the butterflies I feel in my belly. You give me the captain and I can be your first mate. You give me the chills that I feel on our first date. You give me the hero and I can be your sidekick. You give me the tear that I cry if we ever split. You give me the rain from the cloud when it's storming, or you give me the sun when it shines in the morning. Don't know if I could ever be without you, 'cause boy, you complete me. And in time I know that we'll both see that we're all we need. 'Cause you're the apple to my pie, you're the straw to my berry, you're the smoke to my high, and you're the one I wanna marry. 'Cause you're the one for me, and I'm the one for you, for you. You take the both of us, and we're the perfect two, yeah. We're the perfect two, we're the perfect two, baby, me and you.
So
We're the
after
perfect
filling your
two.
eyebrows, make sure to blend it. So I'm gonna use this pulley right here and just blend my eyebrows.
Give me the vodka and I can be the chaser. You give me the pencil and I can be the paper. You can be as cold as the winter weather, but I don't care as long as we're together. Don't know if I could ever be without you, 'cause boy, you complete me. And in time I know that we'll both see that we're all we need. 'Cause you're the apple to my pie, you're the straw to my berry, you're the smoke to my high, and you're the one I wanna marry. 'Cause you're the one for me, and I'm the one for you, for you. You take the both of us, and we're the perfect two, yeah. We're the perfect two, we're the perfect two, baby, me and you. We're the perfect
So
two.
I like to clean it with my concealer brush and go get my concealer and just put it underneath my brow bone.
No, I love the way that you smile, and maybe in just a while I can see me walk down the aisle. Whoa, you're the apple to my pie, you're the straw to my berry, you're the smoke to my high, and you're the one I wanna marry. 'Cause you're the one for me, and I'm the one for you, for you. You take the both of us, and we're the perfect two, yeah. We're the perfect two,
So after
we're
cleaning
the
that,
perfect two.
our eyebrows are done. I'm moving on to my eyeshadow. For my everyday look eyeshadow, I only use like nude or like brown color for, you know, everyday, so it doesn't look like you're going to a party or crazy, so it's more natural. So I'm going to use this Maybelline palette on the shade Nudes, and then I'm going to get my fluffy blending brush right here. So I'm going to get this color right here and just put it all the way to our crease to just blend it. So when you're using your brush, make sure that you're holding the brush like all the way to the tip right here, and then just point your hands towards to your eyelid and do the circular motions like that. You don't want to hold your brushes or even the face brush or eyeshadow brush or whatever. You don't want to hold your brushes like this and then blend it like that, because it's gonna be more hard for you to blend your eyeshadow at the end. So this one is light-handed, so it's easy. So when you're done with that, and then you have already your transition shades, so you can move on to the next dark color so it can have more definitions to your eye. So I'm going to this darker color right here and put it on the outer V of my eye. So I'm just gonna go and focus on that outer V and bring it up to the inner corner like that. I'm sorry. Right there. Okay, so when you're done focusing on the outer V, make sure you go back to your blending brush and blend it. So I'm going back to my smaller brush. Yeah, so I'm going back to my smaller brush and then do the same shade that you use to your eyelid, to your lower lash line. So I'm using the same shade and put it into my lower lash line and just blend it. There we go. So I'm going back to my beauty blender and just to make, clean up a little bit. Then after that, I'm gonna go get this brush again and then get the darkest color on this palette. So this one, I'm just gonna put it on the outer V and blend it. To get more definition to your eyes. There we go. So I'm also going to bring that same color to my lower lash line. So I'm going to bring it only to the middle, not all the way, and blend it. There you go. So that's the finished look for my eyes. So we're going to move on to mascara. So I'm going to use this Wet n Wild Max Fanatic Cat Eye Mascara. Then I'm also going to put some to my lower lash. There you go. Don't worry, it's okay to, you know, it's okay to mess up as long as you have the concealer, obviously. So I'm just gonna go ahead and clean up underneath. Okay, so we're done with the eyes. We're gonna move on to contour. So I'm using this Wet n Wild Mega Glow contouring palette. I love this since it's like easy and simple look. So I'm using the powder. Just tap it, and then you want to do to your like your upper ear right here, and then just drag it up. And then I like to put a little bit to my temples all the way to my forehead. Okay, and I also like to put some a little bit on my jawline. Down to my chin. And you also want to put a little bit on the bridge of your nose. So you want to contour your nose a little bit. So using a contour powder to your nose, I don't know, I found it really hard. So what I like to do to blend it is use my fingers. You don't want to be like so crazy on your nose. You want to, to look more natural. So after contouring my nose, I am going to move on to my bronzer. So what I like to use is a big fluffy brush right here. So bronzer is to give a little warmth to your face so you don't look too white and pale. Then after putting a bronzer to your face, what I like to do next is my blush on. So I'm using this Physicians Formula Physicians Formula blush on, and then for the bronzer I use this also Physicians Formula. What the hell? So I'm going to get a angled brush right here and then just top it to my blush on. And do the tapping motion to my apple of my cheeks. There you go. And then after that, we're going to move on to lip balm. I like to use lip balm first before I put any lipstick on. So I'm going to use the, for the lip balm I use the Adesse New York butter lip balm, and then I'm going to use this NYX lipstick on the shade Summer in Hampton. Ooh, it's like a pinky nude lipstick. And last, going back to my eyebrow, I'm going to set my eyebrow with this brow gel from E.L.F. Just brush it up like that. Then we're done. So this is my finished look, if you guys can see. Finished look. If you guys want to see more videos and makeup tutorial, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys. Love you!